do what we do. If you guys watch the show, y'all know how it goes. Trump did a
Yeah.
speech, and people are kind of mad at some of the comments. I don't know if it's in this one. Let me see. Do I have it? I hate it when I just bring stuff up and then have to look for it. Let's see what this one is. It says Donald Trump says that black people like him because he's been discriminated against in the legal system. There could be some truth to that.
Second time and a third time and a fourth time. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And they actually viewed me as I'm being discriminated against. It's been pretty amazing. But and then I got indicted a second time and a third time and a fourth time. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And they actually viewed me as I'm being discriminated against. It's been pretty amazing. But
What do you think about that?
I would I would accept that better than what the Fox News guy said the other day when he came out with the shoes and said that oh, black people are gonna follow Trump now because he's got shoes and they love shoes.
Yeah, I got that clip. I'm gonna play that later.
That's
Yeah,
some bullshit. It's like, there's a lot of black people that started supporting Trump for reasons that was not either of these right here. It's more, you know, policy driven, what he's actually standing for or fighting for, at least what he says anyway, you know.
yeah. What he's saying here may be true. Saying that black
Well,
people supporting him because they feel like he's getting discriminated against in the legal
no,
system.
I definitely agree with that that's a part of it. But and that's different sectors because I mean, people who don't really understand politics is like, maybe because I mean, a lot of people still deal with their politics emotionally. And for those who do, yeah, that might be a simple answer to it like that. But I mean, I think that you know, I don't know if I want to live in that reasoning
Yeah,
because I mean,
yeah.
and honestly, I'm like losing a lot of hope for him because I mean, there's other options that maybe we should consider.
Donald Trump said black people like him because he has faced discrimination in the legal system, which is something black people can relate to. So I think that this is kind of like saying a quiet part out loud too, because a lot of people will argue saying that black people don't suffer from
Well,
discrimination within the legal system. That they're just criminals, they do bad stuff, and then they go to jail. Like, right? So,
yeah,
but with Donald Trump saying this, then it's kind of like giving credence to the idea that black people do get discriminated against within the legal system.
no, everybody knows that that's that part is true. It's just it's like some people may not be willing to admit it, but most people know it, whether they admit it in public or not. Like nobody, that's just like when old girl asked a group of people, like the whole stadium of people, hey, who wants to be, like who wants to trade their place, trade being white to be black, and like nobody got quiet. So, oh, wait a minute, y'all must not have heard what I said, and says it again because it's like everybody knows. It's just that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a lot of pretending, but I think that is a lot of people that really do feel like, that is that the legal system is fair and just.
No, well, nah, they're just good liars.
Let me read another comment. It says, "Nah, bro, you're just funny, and Biden ain't passed out no stimulus money." He is pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie. Another comment. It says, "Remember when Joe Biden said you ain't black if you don't vote for him?" People not gonna let that go. People not
But
letting
no,
that
and
go.
there's a bunch of people trying to make excuses for him when he said that. Ah man, how you gonna hold that against him? I was like, bro, like how can I not like how can I just really just let that go? Especially knowing he's like the most racist politician that has sat in the seat of president, and
I don't know if I would go that far, but he does have some history. Let me read this one. It says, "Nah, black people just don't like Biden and think you're funny." That's fair right there. He is pretty funny, and a lot of black people don't like Biden. So another one. It says, "On behalf of black people, nah, bruh." Another one. It says, "He pissing on our culture and y'all drinking it like it's water." He's a politician. That's what they do. Another one that says, "Crazy. They've been after this man for 7 years and he's still on top."
Mm-hmm.
Another one that says, "No, we don't like you." Another one that says, "If you care about this country's well-being, do us a favor and vote Trump." This is on No Jumper. This is like it's not a political page. It's a social, like it's a black people social page. Like they do like
No Jumper.
rappers and stuff. Yeah, that's the page that posted this No Jumper.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't help what I mean, because I mean, the average person, the comments are coming from people who are being political. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it may not be
yeah.
a political page, but it's kind of hard to take the politics out of it, out of our everyday life. You know.
Let me read a couple more. It says, "Black people in the 80s sure did like him when he wouldn't rant to them because of their skin color, or when he made them leave the floor when he was present with his rich white buddies. Everyone seems to forget that." Trump has been a figment. He's been a feature in black culture for a long time. Like the rappers use his name. I can think of lines from rap songs that they use Trump's name since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like they want to be like Trump.
But when they start getting, because see, that's the whole thing. When they start getting paid by corporations and political peoples, all that changed. Because I mean, you really think about it, a bunch of the people, I mean, the money's in politics, most of it is on the Democratic side. So
They-
when those monies are not available in advertising and whatever voice they're trying to use to get a message out, they're willing to pay for that message. Excuse me. And that's how most entertainers get paid. Like they're become the voice of the people, somehow.
Mm, I don't know how we got there, but I think that is true. But it's kind of like with the politicians too, because it's like they are supposed to be our representatives, not our leaders, but they come from a position of like they're our leaders and they're supposed to tell us what to do. And it's like, I don't know how we got there. That's not the way it's supposed to work.
No, and I mean it's a bad thing, but I mean too many people fall for the banana and tip.
Looks like we got us another hit.
Why Texas Republicans